What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Thursday, September 10th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, NBA playoffs. Let's take a look at this NBA showdown between the LA Lakers and the Houston Rockets. Okay, so I'm not going to go through these four studs. You got James Harden, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Anthony Davis. They're all great plays, guys. All those guys can score 50 fantasy points or more. LeBron James is on a tear, but Anthony Davis has scored 52, 53, and 58 fantasy points in the last 3 games, so he's consistently scoring over 50 fantasy points. But I mean, it's take your pick between these studs. It's up to you who you want to go with here. So let's get into some of these other players. Coming down in salary here, I like Eric Gordon from the Houston Rockets playing the LA Lakers, who have a good defense overall, and they give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Eric Gordon has averaged 20.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 28 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. He scored 17, 29, and 31 fantasy points in the last 3 games, projected at 27.7 fantasy points here tonight. He's been consistently scoring 20 real game points in each of these games. His streak was broken last game, but I think he gets back to that this game. Vegas thinks there's going to be 219.5 points scored in this game, so I like Eric Gordon here versus the LA Lakers. And then I like Robert Covington from the Houston Rockets playing the LA Lakers, who have a good defense overall, and they've been good versus opposing power forwards. But Robert Covington has averaged 29.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 17% usage rate. He scored 31, 26, and 32 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 36, 38, and 38 minutes. He's projected at 30 fantasy points here tonight, so I like Robert Covington here versus the LA Lakers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. And then this guy's been on fire. I like Rajon Rondo from the LA Lakers playing the Houston Rockets, who have the 6th worst defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing point guards. Rajon Rondo has only averaged 18.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 21 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. But take a look at his last 3 games. He scored 37, 41, and 23 fantasy points, playing 30, 28, and 24 minutes. So if he's going to get around 30 minutes, I think he's going to get it done for you again here tonight. He's projected at 27 fantasy points here tonight. So I like Rajon Rondo here versus the Houston Rockets. Okay, and a couple of honorable mentions here. If you're looking for that final player to fill up your lineup, take a look at Kyle Kuzma and Jeff Green. They're both 9,500 FanDuel salary, and they're both projected around the same fantasy points. Jeff Green is projected at 21 fantasy points, where Kyle Kuzma is projected at 24 fantasy points. Jeff Green looks to be playing more minutes than does Kyle Kuzma, so I think it's a toss-up which guy performs better, but I like Kyle Kuzma, and Jeff Green here to round off your lineup. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.